If you're in the middle of medical school and you decide to stop, whether it's a pause or if you're going to stop entirely, what should you do about your loan repayment? This question gets asked many times because for various reasons, could be health related to the person themselves, could be family issues, family health issues, or economic issues, or it could be a dramatic change in career aspirations. Regardless of the reason, if you've accumulated loans, whether they're just medical school or also undergrad, you do have to make some decisions. And with the COVID relief, everything has been in forbearance. This question has been asked even more frequently as far as like what to do come the end of January 2022. If you don't intend to, go back for some time or entirely at all, and you expect that your income is not going to be in the realm of the physician income 150,000 and up, then you want to be potentially looking at some of the loan repayment options that could end in forgiveness in 20 or 25 years. Now, whether you pick pay as you earn, PAYE, or repay, revised pay as you earn, somewhat dependent on your living situation. If you're married and your partner has an income, then pay may be a better option for you because you can separate their income from yours in the IDR calculation. Whereas if you're not married, revised pay as you earn may be more advantageous. And the reason for that is because interest accrual that you do not pay over the course of a year, some of it gets forgiven. For the first 3 years, subsidized loan interest accrual that is not paid is forgiven 100%. Unsubsidized loans, 50% of unpaid interest is forgiven. And then after 3 years, then subsidized and unsubsidized loans are treated the same. They are all, any unpaid interest is, half of it is forgiven. So it helps to prevent the loan from growing, especially if you're in a low income paying job and you're trying to make sure that you get the maximum forgiven at 20 years from now. And that's a long time. And so in order to project out what is the right path for you, you do want to, like, whether or not that is best for you is also dependent on how you could, trying to anticipate what your income will be. And that can be really hard to do. Like, who knows what they're going to be making 15 years from now, right? You have to try to make some conservative estimates so that you can determine if that is really the right option for you. You might be in a scenario where you're going to go into a different career where you could make a nice, potentially six-figure income still. And in that case, and like comparing that with how much debt you have, the 20 or 25 year forgiveness track may not be best for you. It may be best to just pay it off. It depends on looking at your debt amount and your anticipated average income over the course of this next 20 or 25 year period. So that is the first thing to consider, is looking at those, contrasting how much you would be paying toward your loans over the course of that 20 or 25 year period, and what it would look like to just aggressively pay it off with the income that you can expect to be making. And one may be realistic, they both might be realistic, but the important thing is to write those numbers out. I know that this can be challenging to do because if you were in medical school and you're not now, there's probably quite a bit of turmoil going on in life. At least that's what I would anticipate. And so don't pressure yourself to figure it all out at once. Try to take a breather if you can and create a space where you can take some time when you're rested, where you can write these things down and think. But if you do that, you'll be able to see which track is best for you to be able to put the debt payoff track on autopilot and then focus as much as you can on the things in life that matter.